What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Houston Productions video. I'm your host Lucas to bring you another What's Coming video, and more specifically I'm talking about what is coming to Hulu in the month of January of 2023. But before I can go ahead and jump right into that list for you, I need you to do a couple things, guys. I need you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. It'll help the channel grow. And if you're new around here, or if you're returning and just haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell notification as well. It'll keep you updated with all of our future videos, and so you won't have to miss anything. All the future reviews, the recommendations, the lists. I got it all coming for you guys, especially in 2023. We got some good stuff coming, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into my top 5 things hitting Hulu in January of 2023. Alright guys, jumping into my first recommendation, and I gotta tell you, this is a little of an odd one because it's actually starting before January. It is starting on December 31st. I'm talking about Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin Eve live. Yes, they're going to be doing this live on Hulu, and it'll be running all the way through January 1st, especially at midnight. We'll be able to watch the ball drop. So if you're one of the people who likes to have this something on in the background, I know that we are the types of people here at my house where it'll just be on in the background while we possibly have people over doing other things. But definitely have this going if you want to, guys, because you can check out Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin Eve live on Hulu starting on December 31st. I think it'll start around pretty early in the day. I know they have a lot of musical guests, so definitely check out the schedule to make sure you don't miss anything, especially that intro and especially that finale. But go ahead and check this one out, guys. Starting on December 31st and running through January 1st is Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin Eve. And moving into my second recommendation, dropping on January 3rd, is the second season of Fantasy Island. Yes, the second season is finally here. I know quite a few people who have been eagerly awaiting this one. Yes, I don't think I really need to explain what Fantasy Island is. It's come to an island, come to a resort. You know, you can have anything you want, but there are prices to pay. Things aren't what they appear. I don't want to spoil anything, so definitely go check out that first season, which is here to watch on Hulu as well. But definitely check out Fantasy Island Season 2 whenever it drops on Hulu on January 3rd. And moving right into my third recommendation, dropping on January 9th, is a new show, a series season premiere of Alert. Yes, if you haven't heard of Alert, it is following the premise that Nikki Parker, she has joined the missing persons department of the LAPD, and as she is trying to help others find their loved ones, she is also struggling to find her loved ones herself. So there is a little bit of a dual story going on here. It is going to be another police procedural show, so be ready for that. But if you are a fan of those shows, definitely check this one out. The trailers look interesting, the plot seems interesting, and the cast looks pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to see how their chemistry works. So definitely check out Alert, dropping on January 9th, only on Hulu. And moving right into this next recommendation, dropping on January 18th, is 911 Lone Star Season 4. Now, if you haven't taken the time to sit down and watch all the rest of the seasons of 911 Lone Star, there is still plenty of time to catch up, all of which are streaming right here on Hulu. But yes, if you enjoyed that original 911 and you've been enjoying 911 Lone Star, then I know you've been eagerly awaiting Season 4 of Lone Star, and it is finally arriving here on Hulu on January 18th, so be sure to check this one out. I don't want to say too much about it. It is another procedural show. It is another, first responders type show, but it is pretty gripping. Here, taking place in Texas, the state in which I live, of course I had to sit down and watch this one. I will say it doesn't have the same type of feeling as the original 911, but 911 Lone Star is still well worth the watch, so definitely check out the previous 3 seasons, especially before Season 4 drops on January 18th. And finally, my last and final recommendation, dropping on January 24th, so right at the end of the month for you, is How I Met Your Father Season 2. Yes, the long-awaited second season of this show is finally arriving. I gotta say, this show has really not been for me. I wasn't a big fan of How I Met Your Mother. I know, blasphemy, you can just, let me have it in the comment section and that's fine. It just really wasn't my cup of tea, but that is not to say that it wasn't adored by tons of people. And How I Met Your Father Season 1 was actually a pretty good show from what I've heard. I watched the first couple episodes. It did give me a lot of the same feelings of How I Met Your Mother, but yet again, kind of why I didn't take the time to sit down and watch the entire season. It just wasn't for me. However, if it's for you and you've been waiting for it, then you are in luck, because dropping on January 24th is that second season. So finally, it is arriving. Definitely let me know how it is, what you're expecting, what your favorite part of the first season was, and how wrong I might be about How I Met Your Mother. I would love to hear from you guys. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But with that being said, guys, that is going to wrap up my top 5 recommendations of things hitting Hulu in the month of January of 2023. I can't thank you enough for tuning into another Houston Productions video. Until next time, guys, I'm your host, Lucas. I'll see you in the next one. Happy watching.